Hello people, welcome back to Danganronpa Antebellum. Today we are going to be starting Chapter 2, Daily Life. Now if you haven't seen the last video, we did the investigation and the trial in one video. And that was a very long video, about 2 hours, so I apologize for that, but Danganronpa does tend to be long around the trials, so yeah. My boy Dracul, he didn't deserve to die, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, before we start, I love this menu. Look at this. He switched the. That's cool. I like that. I like whenever our games do that. Small little detail. Anyway. New game. Chapter 2. Ring Around the Posers. 14 out of 16 students remain. Yeah, the culprit, if you haven't seen the last video, spoilers, was Melody Pretty. And her execution was actually pretty cool. Shinku. Shinku. Ah. Hey, where's the soundtrack? It's pretty good. Hold on.
Indeed. Yes.
Shit. You need to roll for... Hey, whoa. What happened to you? What do you mean? You're paler than a ghost, Shin. What's running through that silly little head of yours? Oh, nothing. This has to be a dream, right? Because Dracula is dead. Just remembered why I don't really like parties. Hey, if something in this campaign makes you uncomfortable, you can just say, you know? I may be the dangerous dungeon master who strikes fear to his players, but I don't want you getting upset. You don't need to sacrifice your own comfort for a good story or something. I'm good, really. Affirmative. Let us continue.
Hiya!
Ta-da, ta-da! The cake is ready.
Hold on.
Wait. Michael wandered into the room with a small-sized chocolate cake in her arms. Cherries on the top of the cake. Double chocolate fudge vanilla cake, baked with the most important ingredient of all, love. That sounds good, actually.
What's going on?
Shinku, are you okay? Oh goodness, is he ill? Really, I'm good. Just one of those days, you know? Alrighty, cut you a slice. My breath hissed and my hand shook as she sliced into the cake with a butter knife, revealing a bunch of candy hidden inside. Impressive craftsmanship. I must take a truly high level spell to get these candies to not melt inside when you bake it. Why, thank you. That's all due to my wonderful melodies. The flavors just glide together into the perfect composition. Here's your slice, and here's yours. Before us two delicious-looking slices of cake were laid. Couldn't seem to get my head straight. Dracula seemed to pick up on my mood. Why was I so panicked anyway? It was just a dream. Dracula's here. Micah was here. They're alive. That killing game is a ridiculous concept anyway. You'd only find in fiction. He then closer to me. Hey, it's alright, okay? Just get the Kari. I cannot read to save my life. Just go get Kari, then we can eat this cake and continue. Yeah, alright. It's just a game. We can stop if it's too much. No, sorry. Just spaced out. I'll get a card. Take care, guildmate. He gently kissed me on the forehead before I stumbled to my feet. looking up the stairs. Her room is in the corner. Yeah. Akari is our sister, if you don't know. I'm still standing, Shin. I love you. Now let's go get your sister, okay? I'll be here when you come back. Yeah, this is obviously an illusion he's having. I even made it her favorite flavor. Your sister has very weird taste. Wasabi and chocolate. Now, I've never had wasabi before, but I'm pretty sure that would not go together. Who knows, it might. Creatures like you aren't allowed to leave. Well, damn, okay. Paralysis demon? Akari needs to stop living creepy childhood dolls everywhere. They were meant to be a gift from me to her. She never really liked them. Always said she felt like they were watching her. That's kind of ironic, because that's literally what the dolls are doing in the lab. Oh, it's a heartbeat. The bath is filled with acid and all the sin in the world. The sink is spewing mistakes. It's a toilet. Dad always liked growing plants. This one was given to him by one of my Hope's Peak classmates. Oh, Hope's Peak. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know much about this game, but I think this is set in the Hope's Peak universe, or it's completely different. I don't know. I'm not completely sure. All my awards. Okay. What is going on in the background? Your fault. Something like that. Couldn't save them. Couldn't save them. Couldn't save them. Your talent is a curse. You're disgusting. You hurt them. Gone, 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 gone. Your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault. Keep running away. Keep telling yourself this nice little story. They are dead. They are gone. You could have gone with Dracul. Akari is Akari. Liar. 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 Because
Answer the door, pen boy!
I shut awake at the sound of rabbit knocking. I'd fallen off my bed somehow at night. I quickly pulled myself up and tried to pull myself together. Hey yo, the soundtrack! You really noticed I couldn't help but sigh in my head. I tried to give myself a moment to collect myself, but the knocking just got rapid. I eventually caved and just went to open the door to be greeted by...
Hello, greetings and salutations.
Ah, good. My second favorite Discord kitten. Chum, buddy, pal, peasant, bitch boy. What? Do not want me, mere underling. You should address a dark and evil lord rightly. Dark and evil? What? I thought I told you to stop whatting me. Sugi, hairless man, to stop being a bottom around me.
Hey.
Taka, do you know what a bottom is? I don't think he does. Sugi, we went over this. It's Lord Taka to you. My first favorite Discord kitten, chum, buddy, pal, peasant, bitch, girl, or person today. Girl. Okay. Lord Taka is a very progressive evil villain. He will commit his dastardly schemes of evil just to the same extent regardless of what your identity is. Why are you knocking on my door? Well, minion of the pen, I, Lord Takawaka, have come to commit my evil schemes around you. For the drama, ratings, yes, for example. Absurd! I can place down a single piece of Lego out of my doorstep. Cower in fear. That isn't... What are you trying to achieve there, Lord Taka? You see, you forget about, and then you will step on it, and you will hurt your footsies. I mean, stepping on Legos aren't as bad, but if you step on marbles, oh, that's a whole different story. Especially if you're not expecting it, and you're at night in the dark. Oh, that just... It hits different. But I wish she's outside my dorm. I won't hurt if I step on it with shoes. It's truly terrifying. Shush. Do not question Lord Taka's methods. Okay, is that all? Well now, I have established my place as a force to be reckoned with. You should cower endlessly at the thought of me and my minion will take our leave. I'm the minion. She's the minion. Alright. Bye then. Wait! I must commit one last dastardly act of crime. Oh dear lord, please no. God, I'm so evil. I'm not even going to think about telling you that Ismini sent here to tell you to meet up with her. Isn't that malice, Sugi? Wow, yes. Very evil, Lord Taka. We shall depart now. Goodbye. Enjoy the minor inconvenience of potentially stepping on a Lego. Taka began dashing down the hall, only turning back once to look at Asuga and I one last time and menacingly hold his arm. Evil! Oh, I guess he was gonna say that. Oh well. And with that, he left. Asuga left standing and looking at me.
Huh?
Did that actually happen?
Yes.
Yep. Is this a permanent change? Maybe. Why? Asuga let out a heavy sigh. I think he believes no one is going to trust him anyway since his crime was revealed. Well, he's got a funny way of doing it. Maybe it's a coping mechanism or something. Actually, really evil in hopes no one will try and hurt him out of fear. But I think the only idea of villains are what he's seen in children's cartoons. I see. Are you okay? Yep, Big Sis Sugi is still as strong as ever. You are friends with Michael, right? I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. I'm just going to be distracting myself by being Taka's minion. And to make sure he doesn't piss anyone off too much, I'm so sorry for him in advance. It's alright, it's not hurting anyone or anything. Just make sure he doesn't go too far. Will do. Have fun talking to Ismini. Bye bye. I gotta catch up to him. Zuga dashed off after Taka. I took a deep breath and braced myself to go see Ismini, a little on edge at what she was going to say. I knocked on the door carefully, my breath hitching just a bit, itching the back of my head. I felt fairly lost since the trial, and had tried to brush off people's concerns for me after I passed out at the end of the trial. I just threw myself into my work. I had a story to tell, but I had hoped if someone could give me some guidance in this dark laboratory, it'd be Ismini. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned in the last, I think it was the last video. I think I can't remember, but I think I said if we talk to Ismini, she's gonna be very mad, considering we didn't go with Dracul at the time of the incident. So she's gonna be extremely pissed. though we didn't go with him. The door carefully slid open. I stepped inside, sighing with relief, as I found the only other person who locked themselves away, only allowing the occasional visit from Lyra or Alora.
Hey.
Is me? I looked at the mythologist, but something took me off guard.
Silence.
Shinku. The look in her eyes. The one sharp but comforting hazy pink. Now so chillingly cold. Is me. Are you okay? We haven't talked in a while. Are you doing alright? How are you? Oh, she looks pissed. Shinku, what happened at the party? What do you mean? I don't... Is meanie. I don't want to talk about Dracu. Don't bring him into this. I meant what happened before his death. Is meanie. I really don't want to talk about this. Can you at least tell me what happened after the scream? Dracula left, saying he'd investigate it. We all continued partying. You really continued? Bro, she looks horrified. No, I tried to stop him, but when he looked at me with those eyes, he just wanted to be happy. Wanted me to be happy, so I just dropped it. Nah, you should have just went with him, regardless of what he said. Then his death would have been avoided. Let's review. You heard her scream. At the party that was so incriminating, the one I'd speak to save my life, I swear. At the party that was incriminating, the one person who only a select few care about, after a motive, who's pretty firmly affected. And so, in this killing game, you let him go to investigate alone, while everyone else was distracted, so a murder would be easy to get away with. Basically. And for what? So you could not worry for 2 minutes? That worry doesn't matter if he's dead, Shinku. And he is dead. He's dead and he's not coming back. We'd all be dead if it wasn't for me defending you at the trial. They'd all vote you out and... You weren't the only person who contributed in the trial. Shinku, I'm so sick of being villainized and mistrusted for trying to fix things when there are problems in my life. I don't need you to save me. So I was just meant to stand by and let the others send you to your death? Well, you were fairly good at doing that to Dracul. Ooh, that's a burn that's not gonna heal. Ooh. Weren't you? What are you standing there for? What? What's with that look in your eyes? I opened my mouth, but not a single word came out. I couldn't think of anything to say, or a single defense. In the end, I knew. She was right. I stepped up, my body feeling heavy, barely able to smooth the breath. My hand spun and clutched me, and I caught my chest. It should have been you. I know. I thought it would stop, feeling more pathetic as I realized I was talking to the air. I gripped my head, just waiting to get wanting to get everything I'd seen in this lab out of my head. I just wanted this nightmare to stop. I dragged myself to my room, his hand hovering behind my shoulder the whole time. And I curled up into the darkness, trying to calm down, trying to get it all to stop. I was blessed with the release of sleep. I don't know how long I had been, but I eventually woke up. It wasn't good to hold myself up in my room the whole time. I knew that much. So I tried to hobble out to spend time with her. Free time. Hey, I like that. So, who do I want to spend time with today? Bro. This is where Dracula used to be. Now he's gone. Oof. Actually. Hey, wait, who's down here? No one? You know what? I'm kind of curious about Lyra. Hold on. Because at the end of the last video, after the trial, I showed a cutscene with her and Shiku's sister. So I'm kind of curious about that. I don't know where she would be though. I love the soundtrack. This is so good. And like I said, I didn't mention this before, but I like the new art style too. Not here. Not here. I don't know where she could be. Maybe here. Okay, there's the creepy bastard right there. I'm not talking to him. Well, I don't know. If I can't find her, I guess I will choose someone else. Okay, there's those two. Okay, I'm gonna check the garden first. Okay, there's Mint. Yeah, I don't think... I don't know where she would be. Unless you can't do anything with her. Huh. Well... Should I do Mint? You know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's do Mint. He seems like a lovely person. Should we spend time with Mint? Yeah, why not?
You want to hang out? Thank you. But I just need to ask,
Do you know what my talent is? Yeah, because I was deciding either between Lyra is Meanie, but I don't think she would talk to me, and Laura. You are the ultimate herbalist, right? Yeah.
Whoa! You really got it right. Gosh, thank you. Let's hang out.
Hey, he's happy. See, talking to Mint seemed like it would be a rather relaxing experience. He was a lot happier than a lot of people in this lab. As I approached him to hang out, I saw him whispering to a potted plant in his hands. You're looking really splendid today, Alan. I'm really proud of all the buds you've grown. How's your day going? Mine is, well, you know how it is. I'm just glad I can hang out with you. Huh? What was he doing? Hi, Mint. Mr. Kasuki, hi. Do you need anything? He quickly scrambled to put the plant behind his back. I was just wondering if you'd like to hang out, but you, appear to be busy. Oh gosh, did you see that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, it's alright. Don't, really understand what you're doing, or what Alan is, but, whatever makes you happy. Oh, you even heard his name. I I swear I'm not crazy, I promise. I find it a lot easier to talk to plants than humans, alright? I can respect that. Yeah, some people have a lot easier time talking to animals, or I guess plants in this case, than actual people. It's not that weird. Huh? Humans are just so complicated. While with plants, I know what they can do, what properties they have. Healing, relaxing, making you smile. It's easy to digest. To take Alan here, he's a sorrel bush. Sorrel can just get rid of colds and stop infections. That's really interesting. Also, people tend to shove me aside and only use me for distraction or two for an hour. And that just makes me feel, sorry, I'm rambling. Hey, it's alright. You can ramble if you like. I won't leave. No, I don't want to make you hate me. Could you promise me one thing, though? Sure. What is it? Can you please not tell anyone about Alan? It's the deal. Wow, I really appreciate that. Me and Mint spent an hour discussing my books. I tried to get him to open up more about his plants and herbal remedies, but he was rather hesitant. Okay, rank up. As I returned to my room, I was greeted by a rather menacing sight perched on my bed. Hello, Mononeko. How you doing?
Hold on.
Mononeko, what are you doing in my room? What rule did I break? Please don't leak battery acid on my bed. Oh, don't worry. I was only going to leak battery acid on your pathetic little email folder. Firstly, it's gothic poetry, a genre recognized by publishers, and secondly, please don't. Bitch, I don't need to know what kind of daddy issues your poetry has. I have business to do here. In my room. Are you trying to piss me off? Give me a classmate, Shiko. Huh? Gimme. I'm not kidnapping anyone. Of course not kidnapping, dumbass. That's Kiyoshi's job. Hey, yo, hold on. Wait, you can't just say that. That's... Wait a minute. So, what do you want? The name of one of your classmates, would you please? Oh, why? Just give me a name before I scratch their face into 1,000 little pieces of litter. Itchy, or something. There we go. Is that really so hard? Jesus. Is that a control pad on the back of his head? An open one? Or what is that? Can't tell. What are you gonna use them for? That's for me to know, and for you to have 6 panic attacks about. Bye-bye. With that, the cat dashed away to the vents once more, as if they just captured some sort of prey for me. It wasn't long after I roused up a bizarre encounter that I heard voices outside my door. I carefully creaked it open and looked over, looking as I saw a few people gathered. Knowing how stupid this place is, they're probably gonna set this up as some, like, killer dating show or something. I can see it now. The lonely single bitch. Let's hope whoever you mentioned also mentioned you. If they did go on a date, if you don't die or something. Oh, Lili. Wouldn't that be fun, though? Ree, I am not going on a date with you because of a killer cat. Ouch. But maybe if there were like 2 killer cats, then maybe. Well, perhaps the names are targets. Of course, you'd want a target. Creep. Oh, come now, dear. I wouldn't touch a hair in your head. You literally are a serial kidnapper.
How virtuosic!
Better than murder. I do suppose. Besides, isn't it kind of exciting to be kidnapped? What have you been smoking? Because I don't think that'd be fun at all. Lyra looked at Yui with utter disbelief. No. Yui, are you okay? Really, Lyra? It's more normal than you'd think. There's all those MSRs, or whatever these days. Wow. Okay.
Huh?
What are we discussing? Has the cat invaded your room yet? Yep, I blurted out Ichi's name. We're trying to figure out why Marineko demanded us to say a name. Of course, I don't think it's very happy with me. I just said my own name to avoid complications. Surprisingly, one of the smarter options you could have taken if our current theories are correct. Well, what if it's like whatever we wrote down, we're going to be handcuffed until a murder occurs? That could work. Well, I'm sure you can't wait to be handcuffed to me. I can tell you all about why I should be able to see the kids again. Oh, shut up. Bro, these insults are so random, and I love them. That may work, but I don't believe that the cat would trust some of us to be clever enough to commit a murder with anyone chained to us. Hopefully there won't be another...
No!
Look at this little theory club. God, it makes me sick to my stomach, and I don't even have one of those. Oh, Jesus Christ. We looked over at the nearby wall and saw Marineko. Who was in the studio? Bro, I could jam out to this for hours. With a sword. Break it up, Mystery and Sync. Mystery Inc. Bro, why does he have abs? How did you get abs? Yes. Alright. Can you leave now? You've already shown us your sword. Oh, he does have one, right here. I never noticed that. You leave first. I can't have you all collaborating and working together. Isn't the whole recovery part of being patient here choosing to remain here forever and work together? Yes, but that would make a very boring game, wouldn't it? It really makes no sense. Listen, I am so tired. Do you know how hard it is to wrestle the name of one classmate out of reach of your mouth? Ugh. So break it up. I didn't spend an hour getting all these names just to figure out what I'm doing immediately. This seems like a misuse of power. The face is a misuse of power. Like, holy shit. What kind of loser has time to do that face paint every morning? A nerd. Because you're obviously a super sexy popular cheerleader, Myler. Ha, you called me sexy. I win. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, nerd. I'm going to have an A. So, our strategy here is to work against you, Marineko. It's truly impeccable. Marineko swung the sword against the wall, leaving a mark causing the smoke debaters to take a step back slowly. Remember discussions about that meeting earlier. Got it? Bye-bye. The cat dashed to the vents. The message more clear to us now. I watched as everyone looked around each other and slowly departed to our dorms. No one wanted to actually get attacked by our wonderful doctor. However, one person hung around and placed her hand on my shoulder. Hey, Shinji. I know things have been tough for you since Nichols. Yeah. But, fuck it, dude. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? That could be healthy to be holed up in your room all that time. He's been holed up in his room for 2 weeks? Yeah, that is definitely not healthy. Has it really been 2 weeks? Yeah. Why? Did you lose track of time? Did I? See? God, you're a mess. Look, I found this game in the library last week, and we've been meaning to play it. We were gonna just play it with Taki and a few others. We wanted to come, but you look like you could do with some company. I won't force you, but do you want to come? You want to go with Lyra at warning? You'll miss the free time. Hell yeah, dude. Cool. I'll meet with you in Taki's room. In 10, see ya? I suppose it's time I start interacting with people again. It's just a game. What's the worst that can happen? Sounds fairly relaxing. I walked over to Taki's room, opening the door up and getting ready to just relax and fun. 10 minutes later.
Okay. I've only got 3 more cards to play, and then I'm done. I think I've got this one in the bag.
Bro, what is battle music? Hold up!
Really now? Wanna bet, bitch?
Huh?
You idiot! Guess what, fucker? The only thing that's in the bag is going to be your ass when I win this match. Because I play this, the reverse card!
Oh, they're playing Uno?
With this card, I not only change direction and deny you of losing one of your dumbass cards, but I force it onto Lyra, who doesn't have any more left of the color. Lyra, you can't be. It's the reign of Amelia Horse. I'm forcing her to draw. What's with that smug grin?
Oh, kid, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into, do you?
Bullshit!
I replaced down a blue 0.
When the fuck did you get that? And what does that even get you?
Wait, you couldn't have.
When Ichi made me draw 2 earlier, I picked it up. I only used my color change earlier to deceive you into thinking I used up all my blues.
Big boy brain energy.
No, that doesn't set back Amelia's strategy at all.
Wait for it.
Hold on. It can't be. That's impossible. I've never seen anyone successfully pull this off before.
What is it?
Ichi's only blue card left is a reverse, thus giving me another turn.
She's right. I have to... Chatel, this isn't the end. I will destroy you one day. To maintain my title as the true gamer, I can recover from anything.
Oh, trust me, Ich. This won't be the death of you.
Then, who are you targeting?
Yellow's glint sparkled in a girl's sapphire eyes as Ichi placed down the blue reverse with remorse.
You could have made it easy, kid. Sorry it has to go down this way.
This is even my full power.
You're bluffing. You can't do shit against me.
Guys, please, it's just Uno.
Uno. I rather enjoy the name. Uno means one in Spanish. It signifies the number 1 player. The one. So, kid, tell me, do you know what ocho means?
I don't fucking speak Bulgarian, nerd ass.
Ocho is what you're going to have when I crush you with this!
Holy shit! It can't be!
The draw 4 color change.
Anime gasped.
Impressive. With power like that, now Amelia has to draw 4 cards, bringing her card total up to 8, and Lyra gets to choose the color. Finally, an equal opponent.
You're fucking dead, kiddo.
I swear to God, Lyra, I'm going to burn that flat fucking chest of yours and your entire family.
Are you mad, kid?
You mad, bro?
Don't call me kid!
I'll call you kid if I want to, kid.
She is a skilled player, but her temper needs work. With a heart like that, she'll never win the Uno Battle Island Championship.
That's a thing?
Fine. You want to play games? I like games. Best fun with games, actually. So guess what? I changed the color to yellow.
Damn. I have to draw now.
Good. I hope you draw the entire deck.
After a while, I found the draw yellow and pull it down.
There we go. Finally.
Hey, don't you hate that in Uno? If you don't have a card and you just keep drawing and drawing and drawing, you get half the deck until you get the card you need.
Oh! I win!
It sucks.
Huh?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I called Uno last time I placed a card! And now I can play my yellow 6!
Takika placed the card down. Amelia looked like she was about to commit murder.
Impossible.
You know what? Fair play. Well done, Taki.
Lyra ruffled Takiko's hair and we all settled in for another round. It wasn't as relaxing as I thought it would be, and eventually some of the cards were at the mercy of Amelia's later. But eventually we wrapped up and went back to our dorms. I eventually returned to my dorm, letting off a huff as I paused. Seeing the guy once again in my room with my monopad and its jaw. Nah, hello.
Damn it.
Shiku. What did I do wrong this time? Why so convinced I'm here to punish you? Are you hinting you did something wrong? I'll have to check the monitors later. Why do you have a monopad in your mouth? Are you giving it an update or something? So straight to the point. Goodness. That's like the first straight thing you've ever done. What happened to the backbone this little Shinku would cry if I called him an emo? Please don't call me that. Is depressed Lavador better? Please, can you just tell me why you broke into my room again? Motivation time! I brought up Itchy's name earlier, so he's Itchy's dark secret. What? No, I don't. Oh, but you want to see me, don't you? Your morbid curiosity will push you to no matter what. Aren't you meant to save this for the crime reveal? Oh, it's not a crime reveal. No. Of course not. I got all these small issues used against you and trying to test you if you're really on the path to recovery, or if you're going to break. Do you really think something like Dracula's murder is going to happen again? You know, Shinku. Deep down, I think you know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're talking about. That's why you're hiding away, isn't it? You don't want to get too close anymore. You probably think you're cursed or something. Cursed or some superstitious nonsense. You think, no, I think you know what, that you get close, that whoever you get close to is going to die. You think if you detach yourself emotionally, the next death won't break you as hard. Stop treating him like I'm some character for you to psychoanalyze. I'm not distancing myself, I'm just taking a break. I don't want to have this conversation with you. You're trying to kill us all. Huh? Oh, Shinku. I think I've got your mind in a twist. I don't want you all to die. I want a nice, big, happy family with my recovering patients. Once that stays together forever, with their cuddly, happy cat doctor. But of course, a family isn't nice when it's dysfunctional, is it? So some of these deaths, finding the rats and plucking the weeds out, it's necessary for our long-term happiness. So I'm just questioning you to expose who rot this facility to the core, who keep them around. What? Can't cut your tongue? You're strange. Just shut up and read Itchy's secret. Alright. I took the monopad from Mononeko's jaw, rubbing off some of the battery acid saliva from the top of the pad as I saw Itchy's secret pop up on screen.
Itchy lied to his parents. He said he was putting the winnings he got from game tournaments towards a fund to help him move out, when in reality, he was wasting his money on something completely unrelated and had no plans to move out.
Well, that's not good, but it's not that bad. I paused. The cat had already left. Strange. I looked down at the secret on the screen once more and pondered to myself. I can still speak to people. Yeah, so Maybe I could try asking Ichi more about this. Maybe I found out what he was spending his money on. The guy always praises things to be worse than they are anyway. So hitching my breath, I left my room and headed to Ichi's dorm. Ichi invited me with open arms when I asked to come in. I hitched my breath, not sure what to say. So, what's up, bud? Should I be honored that the local hermit has finally decided to come out of his room and talk to me? Man, I really am lucky. Sorry, bad joke. Seriously, I hope you're doing alright. Jeko and Maiko, really, messed a lot of people up, huh? Kodesh keeps having these episodes due to it. Poor kid, blames himself. I think it's been hard on a lot of us. So, why'd you come here? You don't have to visit me. I got your secret. I wanted to talk to you about it because, the cat tends to twist things to sound bad. Listen, if it's about that's what... It's about you lying to your parents. Oh. You seem relaxed, slightly, but it was clear this conversation was putting on edge. What did you think it was? I'd rather not talk about it. Just bad people doing bad things for dumb reasons. Okay. I tried not to push him any further. It was clear whoever he presumed the secret was might have been an event that even memories have made him incredibly uncomfortable. It was weird seeing such a buff man hands tremble. I didn't want to make him even more on edge. It says you lied to your parents about saving money to move out. The secret never specified what you were spending it on. I assumed microtransactions, but kinda. I mean, probably some of it was spent in microtransactions. I've never wanted to leave home. I love my parents. They're really nice. I like staying in familiar places that feel safe and like I can just appear into the fantasy world. Say after a certain age, I became kind of a shut-in. I don't think I could ever move out proper. But that money, no. I wasn't entirely spending microtransactions. And what else? He smiled, a slight chuckle escaping his lips. Man, sorry I'm making it sound all dramatic when it really isn't. I knew this kid, Ayla, absolute sweetheart. She got bullied in school because she wasn't from her country. She didn't hardly know the language. I saw her getting teased one day and I stepped in. And God, that shine in her eyes. It reminded me of when I was still found joy in things outside of the silly games I played. I don't tend to use my strength to get anything but money at the gym, but I thought I could lend the kid a hand. I started teaching her self-defense, and when I couldn't, I'd pay for her to take boxing lessons. She was like a little sister to me. I've always wanted a sib. That's surprising, strangely nice. She moved back to the UK about a year after I met her. From what I heard, she really got good at the chess over there, smarter than I ever could be. She still does boxing on the side, though. I was due to go over to the UK next year to see her in something called chess boxing, I think. I don't know if I skipped dialogue there, but if I did, I'm sorry. So that's why I gotta get out. To go support my spiritual sis. It may sound silly, but I've realized that even if I'm an ultimate, my talent isn't really... Hey, don't be down on yourself. It's not being down, it's the truth. Gacha gaming isn't really as valuable as being a chemist or writer. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. So I want to put my faith in those who can change the world. Like I support you. I'm actually really glad I reached out to you about this. I hope every secret is like this. Not as bad as they sound when you know the context. But I knew that probably wasn't the case. Maybe I should talk to whose I got them. Oh. Shinku, while we're alone, can I talk to you real quick about something? This isn't easy to talk about, but I feel like I need to warn people. A tone from Ichi is worrying. Sure, what is it? There's someone here who I knew before. You're interrupted by Robert knocking. Damn it! Hello? Hello? Can I get your attention? And she appeared rather startled. I should get that. Ichi hobbled to the door and opened it to see Asuka standing there with a slightly tired expression. Sup, Sugi? Can we help you? Hi, Ichi. Oh, hey, Shinkyo's here too. Nice, a 2-in-1 deal. What do you mean by that? I have come to snatch you away and hold you against your will for the sake of a 4'11" blonde man. I was gonna have to go looking for you both, but it seems you're both here. Taka still hasn't gotten out of that. Wow. I do not know what you mean. I cannot read to save my life. Contractually obligated to declare Taka is not doing this compensate for anything. That's an odd thing to have to specify. Listen, you gotta go into the dining hall, or I'm gonna have to beat you up, and I don't really want to do that. And, like, bullying isn't fun, you know? I narrowed my eyes at Asuka, looking back at Ichi, who was rather muscular. I didn't think there was any possibility that she'd be able to beat him in a fight if her dexterity and speed made her a force to be reckoned with. Alright, no need to cause a scene. We'll go with you. Can't be too bad anyway. Ichi showed me a small smile and patted me on the back, making it clear we'd carry the conversation later as we sighed and walked with me to the kitchen. It was clear something was weighing heavy on his mind, the words dancing on his lips if he wasn't certain if he should even tell me or not. It was unnerving to say the least. Eventually, we stumbled into the food court and saw everyone had somehow been gathered by Asuka. Was this really necessary? Where is he? It's clear he's trying to do something. Can we leave it? Maybe he's gathered us here just to ghost us on his own evil plan announcement as a prank or something. But the one who had presumably summoned us here, Taka, was nowhere in sight. That was until... Lights! Camera! Action! A rush of cold hit us all and the fridge doors were flung open, summoning something of a blizzard as a blonde man slowly emerged. Screen wide, but not so menacing.
I hope that entrance was... cool?
Why are you hidden in the fridge? To make a cool supervillain entrance, of course. Wasn't it kinda chilly in there? Do not threaten Sugi with her dastardly evil scheming maid. Sure, she suffered stuffed blankets and scarf for the fridge so my footsies wouldn't freeze. This is stupid. Your mother's stupid. Well, damn! They're relentless still. Damn. My mother has a PhD. Correction, your mother is a nerd. Can we listen to what they have to say? Yes, this all seems rather amusing. Don't patronize my evil plot already. Just you wait. We'll show you, Sugi. On, boss man. Taka jumped to the counter drastically as Sugi ran across the various fridges and cupboards, locking them off with padlocks and seals. Even putting in a device to lock up the sink. Finally, after locking everything, they jumped next to the Taka, posing by him as he held his launchpad screen to the sky with a not expression.
Ahem. Alrighty, students. It's time for the Taka Waka Ultimatum. Collaboration is key in the showbiz. And now, in the world of evil, all the food and water from the food court will now be locked up by my dear assistant Sugi.
Oh no. This reminds me of I think this was in the same game. Danganronpa another, I think it was. They were locked in like the ballet hall or something, and then there was like no food or whatever. But in reality there was, or something. Is that what this is gonna be?
And don't even think about attacking her for the passwords to the locks. They're all in her strange little brain, and you'll never be able to catch her. She's slippery and fast, like a frog.
Hell yeah I am, boss man!
When will you get your food back? You ask.
No one is asking that.
It's a rhetorical question, dear furry.
Just tell us.
Ahem! You'll get the food back after you share the secrets that you received from the motive. Everything out of the closet, baby.
What?
I feel like this was part of the main Danganronpa series. This is something that what's his name? Nagito, I think his name was. I think this is something Nagito would pull.
This is a little unnecessary.
Unnecessary, you say? Well, well, well. Miss Alora Belora Clora, how about I show you this?
Talk us one about Illuminated in Glory, displaying Alora's secret.
Behold!
Wrong way, boss.
Can we please just stop now before anyone starts a fight?
No! Behold! Taka holds up the secret menacingly to reveal... over-exaggerated gasp noise! Alora was responsible for the creation of the modern echo mechanisms! Evil! Wait, shit, she did what?
Bro, Inquiry's like, yeah. Wait, what? Man, get your goofy ass out of here.
What? Oh gosh.
The hell?
I see. It has come to this.
Explain. Yeah, explain. Laura, you what? Shut up. You're the dickhead holding the third captive. My friend Lilith, her pet cat died. So I made her a new one. I'm a chemist, but I also have knowledge in fields like mechanics, biology, and physics. So is Mononeko based off of this person's cat? So yes, I'm responsible for Mononeko's machinery. However, its AI is meant to monitor the health condition of its owner. Its AI isn't capable of talking in a way the feline here does. We're widely distributed to clinics anyway. The overage behind this probably took the Mononeko in the slab and hacked it. Okay. Okay, that doesn't sound too sussy. You get a pass. See? Was that so hard? Of course not. Now, reveal all your secrets and you'll get the food back. Listen, I want the food back as much as the next person, but I ain't sharing the secret I got. Not without talking to the person first. Yeah, that would be like an invasion of privacy. Your loss. Come back when you're ready to submit to evil. You're pathetic. What did you just say to me, Ginger? I said, I think you're pathetic. Blasphemy! you think we're just gonna forget? Did you think this is some sort of game? Are you still trying to entertain Takahiro? What do you mean? You're not entertaining anymore. You're just pathetic. Wow, my guy. Relax. You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I really hope this guy dies in the future. And I might regret that. If his backstory is revealed. But so far, I hate this dude. This dude can die for all I care. I mean, seriously. People died and never got justice because he wanted a good story. The people wanted what they wanted. Takahiro, those families are probably mentally scarred and will never get to see who killed their loved ones locked away. Those people you kidnapped are probably mentally scarred for life. You may have let them go, but they will never forget. Mine was for talent. I've said that over and over. Well, regardless, that's still messed up. And mine was for my talent. I needed more people watching, younger people. People who would accept me, adore me. What madness talent makes us commit. You'll see where I'm coming from later. We are ultimates. We are above the common folk. It's our duty to hone our talent. It's not our fault if some get hurt for it. What I'm mad about is how I'm cast aside for my talent, and yet Takahiro here is merely shrugged off. How he's pathetic. I am not. I'm evil. And cool. And entertainment is everything, baby. Makes the world go round. Talent? What about it? All this talk about talent. She used to... Oh, are we getting more backstory about his sister? Shinku, honey, you're looking rather pale, dear. Are you sure you don't want to... I'm so tired. And yet another person deflecting and refusing to take pride in anything they say or do. Really now. It's hard to believe that we're all adults with this behavior. Whatever. I don't want to hear anyone from someone like you who tied up people to make your dumb-shaped rocks. Asuga, deploy the bombs! On it, boss man. Asuga unstrapped her overcoat, pulling it back to reveal stink bombs she hidden earlier. She winked at us, a slight glint of hesitation in her eyes. Sorry about this. She threw the stink bombs on the ground, while Taka and her put on gas masks, an awful stench filling the air, causing us to scatter in various directions. I found myself in the hallway with two figures, one of which was crying, perhaps the more surprising of the pair to be crying. No. Amelia? I don't want to go hunger again. No, please, no. Let me have the food. Hey, Amelia, it's fine, what can you do? You can't do anything, Minty. Not a single thing. And the food, it's gone. And the water is gone. And we're all gonna starve again. And if it gets bad, someone will kill due to that blonde-haired mag. I'm sorry. Hey, Stop that. Stop doing that. You're pissing me off. Go away. I hate you. Come here. I don't want to die, Minty. And I feel pathetic because I'm lashing out at you, and I'm meant to be the cool one who always has the solutions, but please think rationally. We're not going to die. You can find food and drink in other ways, okay? I promise, alright? Stop giving me that pitiful expression. You're not meant to see me like this. Mint is right, though. We can find other ways. I can help if needed. Shinku. Crap. When did you get here? Can you see Minty is crying? I looked the opposite way to me, and I chose not to question it for the sake of not getting my skin charred as I saw Amelia readjust herself and cross her arms. Ah, sorry. I think I may have overheard something I shouldn't have. Hell yeah, you did. No one watches my friend crying and does nothing. Really? It's okay. It's not. It's fine, Shinkyu. When did you two become friends anyway? When I first met you, it looked like you hated each other. You think I like this loser? You think that I treasure and adore our friendship and finally feel accepted for once in my life? And like I have nothing to prove in terms of strength and becoming intimidating? Yes? Shut up. But I didn't... I said shut up. God, this is why Minty is the superior lonely virgin. What does that even mean, bro? What? Mint looked away as Amelia strode past me and took Mint's arm. Briefly stopping and looking back at me as Mint squeezed her arm. Are you coming or what? What she means is, would you like to join us in trying to find alternative food sources? Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. Oh, I don't think... I mean, there was a better way to spend the day than hold up in my room. You know what? Sure. Let's go. Really? Let's go, Guild. Guild? What kind of nerdy-ass shit? You know, like, Amelia can be our fire mage, Mint our cleric, and I can be... Right. Okay, it's a fun fact. No. We're not doing that. Stop being lame, being a lame shithead. Amelia, remember, oh shit. Let's just get going, okay? Where first? I think our priority should be water, as you can live for less time without it. Hey, Alora is probably looking to get a better understanding with a lot of students after the whole Modern Echo reveal. Maybe we can ask her if she could use her talent to purify some dirty water. Yeah, well, we're gonna get the water in the first place if the sinks have been locked up by the flexible bitch and the blonde guy she probably pegs. Hey, yo! I know a place. The Biodome Garden. The water there is calming. The garden? I paused, a sinking feeling in my gut, remembering the last time I was there. Yeah. You sure you can go in there? Oh, Shinkyu, yeah, that's where, my boy Dracula died. You don't have to come in, but if it's any consolation, after the body was removed, I started working on removing the aconine plants. I planted a lot more plants. It looks very different than before. You might not even recognize it, so it might not bring back those memories. There's a lot more herbs. Not many flowers. Goodness, that was never my specialty. That was always it. Mint paused, looking away with a sad smile, and a strange glint in his eyes as he was caught off guard by his own openness. Sorry, are you comfortable entering? I think I can do it. I saw the two of them flash each other and look of concern before walking in before me. I paused, seeing my legs shaking somewhat. I tried to pull myself together, taking in a deep breath. I looked over at a moment and paused. Would you be proud of me, Drip? Hey, stop splashing me. Are you scared of a tiny drop of water? Shut up. Oh no, water. I might not even be chlorinated. Watch out. I will splash an entire pond on you if you're not careful. I heard the two of them joking from inside, and everything softened a little. I felt a bit more calm as I finally took a breath and stepped into the garden. It really had been completely changed. Mint had been busy. Nearly all the flowers were gone, aside from the patches of primrose, lavender, and other floral herbs. Mint looked over at me, a small glint in pride in his eyes that actually been able to enter. A glint that was quickly diminished by Amelia tossing some water at him, distracting him. Focus, Minty. We're here for a reason, not just for getting each other wet. phrasing, Amelia. Bro, people are really horny in this game. They are relentless. What is next? You should... Alright, get some buckets. As many as you can carry. We made it through as well some wooden pails, and we each started gathering water into them from the pond. Are you sure you two can carry so much? Both of them were, to put it bluntly, extremely short. I wondered if they could actually carry that much water. What's that supposed to mean? I could beat you up. Wanna go? Sorry. Minty MC Toothpick Arms is the one you should be concerned about. No, really, I'll be good. I'm a lot stronger than I look. I used to be able to ride a bike with Brimstone on the back. Primrose. Well, duh, of course you did. Primrose is a little ash flower. Mint blinked, a little taken aback by Amelia's words, before his freckled cheeks were dusted with a pink hue and he looked away, a bit flustered for a second. Yeah, you're right. Wait, you don't mean a flower, do you? Why would you think I mean anything else? You've got it written all over your face. You're blushing, aren't you? It's my little Minty, not a dumbass version, after all. Tell. Really, it's... No, I want to hear about these bike rides. It's not like that. They were little bike rides. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for you. Mint looked over at the patch of primroses, putting his buckets of water in front of him, as he paused for a moment. I had a boyfriend, before the game. He was an ultimate too. He was really good at flowers. He could take care of them with such attention to detail. It was like he was attending to souls, not flowers. He was a gentle soul, a troubled soul, individually, but he was moving towards getting better, and I think he eventually learned that he did deserve to have good things in his life. He really did deserve the world. My Primrose. Crap. Say something I can make fun of already. This isn't fair. Sorry, I really love him. I remember when we were living together, he got these pet ducks, and one day I came home from seeing my sister in the hospital. He was in the living room, and I looked at him, and this 6'2" man had this tiny baby duck who was getting picked on by the other ducks in his overall pocket. With complete adoption in those hazel eyes of his. Sorry, I'm rambling. Do you miss him? Far too much. I'm afraid he was far too good for me. We broke up, I think, before the game. I hope he's... Can we change the subject? Hey, I get it. Don't worry about it. I've been getting over a breakup for the last 2 years. Any tips on getting over things? Oh, honey, if you're like me, you won't get over it. You'll just use increasingly more unhealthy coping mechanisms. Well, yeah, but you don't have to say it so bluntly. Jesus. Alright. I feel like we've got enough water. Should we take it to a lower room? Yeah, but that's gonna involve us going through the food court again. We could just ask nicely if we could enter. No, we need a distraction. We really won't. The Minty, consider it won't be really... It would be really funny and be revenge for this BS they're putting us through. We really shouldn't provoke them. I could use the distraction. I can make sure it's not violent. If one of you would need to take my water buckets. Works for me. Let's go. Ben took one of the water buckets as he moved towards the buffet once more. So talking Asuga sitting in the counter. Just as I was fumbling the plan in my mind, I felt a push behind me. I tumbled into the room. Go on, break a leg. Maybe literally if that's what it takes. I walked towards Taka and Asuka, wide-eyed as they looked at me. Ah, pen boy. What do you require? Think. I need food. Foolish Sigma male. We already said that you'll get the food if everyone gives their secrets. We can still work on this. Come on, Shingo. Something, anything. No, you didn't let me finish. I need food. For my cat. Damn it. Seems fine to me. Come on, Taka. Let's get him some cat food. Wait a dilly darn moment. There are no cats here, aside from robot cats. Robot cats wouldn't have food. They have battery acid. I don't think that's how modern Neko works, Taka. No. You're throwing the implications here, Sugi. You see, there can only be one reason why Shinku would request cat food. If not to give it to a cat. To fool us? No, it's because Shinku is hiding a double life as a Discord kitten and trying to hide his habit of eating cat food. First of all, even the thought of eating cat food is disgusting. And second of all, actually, that's about it. I do not understand a word of that topic. I looked over at Amelia and Mitz. The two of them only halfway across the room. I know I had to keep this up. Darn, you caught me. Oh no.
I'm not convinced. If you want us to give you cat food, I'm gonna need proof.
Taka's interpretation. Bro.
Say you're a little cat boy.
I'm a little cat boy.
Oh god. Jinku sounds so depressed while
With
saying
more
that.
enthusiasm!
I'm a little cat boy.
They better show me so much gratitude after this.
More!
I'm a little cat boy. Nya nya.
Please don't do that.
Good kid.
Bro, this is so weird. Taka poured some cat food directly into my cup of tea.
Now say thanks, Nyaster.
Bro, this is so weird.
Thanks, Nyaster.
Bro, that's kinda weird.
Yes, it is. This is very weird.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can, kitten.
Why? I rushed out of the room and dropped the cat food on the floor, looking over at Mint and Amelia. A smart look on Amelia's face. Hiya, kitten. Shut up. I'm not doing that again. I'm so sorry for that. My dignity has been utterly compromised. Hey, you chose to make that ear excuse. This doesn't live your ears, alright? No promises. And with that, having swiftly gotten to the other side of the lab with our buckets of water, we began our journey toward Alora's room to get the water purified. We approached the dorm. We could feel the headache getting worse and worse. All the expensive, endless triad of catch.
Great.
Finally, we're here. What? You and your little Neko act were absolutely priceless. You would prefer the cat ears headband or the belt collar, you little...
Oh, goodness, no.
That's enough, Amelia. Yeah, he was able to actually get us back here. 9 lives, and both of you are too scared of a joke to live a single one of them. Like I said, to save us the onslaught of the continued bullying, Mint reached over and knocked upon Laura's door. We straightened up and hoisted the buckets up in our arms, and Amelia stood before the door in front of the two of us. Was she trying to take credit for something even as small as knocking on the door? As the door creaked open, I could see her hand twitch upon her hip. But she spoke up before Laura could get a word in edgewise. What's up, chloroform chick? Instead of dignifying Amelia with a response, Laura looked up the two of us.
Hello.
I trust you two are not wasting my time with something as useless as insults directed at me. I can assure you that given the collection of subjects still assembled here, none of them will land. No, not in the slightest. We were actually here because, well, Mint looked towards me, his eyes flitting persistence. Well, we were thinking. Already a waste of time. Well, continue, Kasagi. The sooner you're finished, the less horrible time I have wasted by humouring you three. Well, as it so happens, we actually do need something from you, and you owe it to us, so you can't refuse. I do not see how I could possibly incur any doubt to anyone since our last encounters, least of all, any of you. What she means is, well, not quite that you owe us more, that it's just a good thing to do. I was not aware I was now the philanthropist in my spare time. Spare me the philanthropies and formalities, and just state your business with me. Well, if it wasn't too much trouble, we were able to gather some water from the biodome, but we wanted to make sure it was safe to drink before distributing it to everyone. We stood there in silence as Laura looked over, taking a moment to examine the buckets we were carrying before looking back up. And what do you believe this would be cleaning the slate of in terms of my debt? Hello? The fact you literally built the cat that's trapped us here is a pretty good start. As I stated before, my machinery was tampered with. It was unlike my original design, and thus out of my control, and its original creator. It is the work of whoever has us trapped here. And the fact that you are the one who made it in the first place isn't any more grounds for me to believe your word. You're going to be screwing with us. I wouldn't put it past you, you know. Carmine, it's mass-produced. I really do not care what the hell your persona robot is used for out there. Amelia, that's enough. Please give her more credit than that. Why should I? What if we're all trapped for some freaky, goddamn experience that she's putting us through for her own sick little science fair friends? If all you are going to do is argue in front of my door and insult me, I see no reason to continue this conversation. I have more important matters to get back to. Wait, Laura. Then took a single step forward as Laura began closing the door. I paused only briefly to look towards him. Amelia even quieted down and simply watched him. With all eyes on him, he seemed to be shrunk further into himself, but he continued. I wanted to thank you. At the very least, I haven't had the chance to talk to you before now, and I believe in your work, and the great things you can do. I've seen it firsthand. I do not recall you ever requiring my assistance or participating in any studies of mine. Well, that's because it wasn't me. It was she was, do you remember? One of your trial studies of us, a specific drug used in the treatment of. I've run countless trials in my field of study, so you must be more direct. Oh. Well, it helped my little sister in a time of dire need. Despite everything going on in her life, medicine was able to treat her and relieve her of her symptoms and her pain. It helped significantly during her time in the hospital. Levy, I brought you flowers.
Really? Yay!
Oh, lavender. Okay. Oh, let me have a look. A simple bouquet can hold so much meaning. Only fitting for the flower queen herself. Will it be out for my birthday? As straightforward as ever, I say. Manny would say your spirit. Is Mammy coming to visit soon? Mammy is still stuck in Galway, but she'll be here soon. But I'm not leaving. I'm gonna visit you every off moment I get from tending the shop.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, Mint. You're sounding like you're compensated. You're already more than enough of a big brother. We're really all we've ever had. You don't have to visit me every free minute. I know the financial situation isn't great for you right now. Hey, you got no ways to worry about things like finances. I'll be good. Don't worry about your head, Lavender. I've pushed through the worst and I can always make time to see you. I want to make sure you're okay. You don't need to be mature or grown up. Growing up too fast can ruin you later. Enjoy your youth. Oh dear. Sorry, did I say something wrong? No, it's just that look on your face. Those eyes. Lavender, you're not overthinking. You're just overthinking this. Mint?
I see.
Do you think I'm gonna die? No, don't say such things. Don't even imply it. We're gonna make you feel better. You see those butterflies out there? I promise you, we're gonna get you out to see them again. Cross my heart and swear to die. Mint. No, it isn't. It isn't just some baseless story of false hope. There's progress. There's new ultimate doctor, Asami. She's developed a drug that can help your illness. Maybe you could trial it? Really? There's something out there? You haven't heard about it? I think I see why I didn't. I was merely being... You know, you can sometimes spend so much time trying to accept the fact your death is approaching and coming to peace with it, that you can forget that there's even a possibility to get better. You forgot how to hope.
Lovely.
Maybe I will see better.
You what?
Get this nerd crap out of the way. The hell are you playing, I meant? Move on, she's not gonna help us. She's a frigid... She wouldn't be able to melt that frozen heart with all the fire in the world. As Amelia was turning around to leave, she heard the hinges of the lower door creak. She opened the door once again.
You can stay.
Just do not disturb my workstation. Place the buckets on the open space of the desk. But then I hastily entered, muttering our thanks under our breath as we did what we were told. Amelia followed behind us, but in the doorway, just observing the process with horror.
I want to make sure you are all far enough away, so as not disturb the process. Beard, 2 steps back, please.
Oh. Right. Sorry?
I watched as the Lord began prepping the supplies, and I couldn't help myself from...
How do you do this exactly?
There is a quite simple process when it comes to purification of drinking water. Anyone with basic survival skills should know the techniques applied, although not to my standard of efficiency.
Oh,
It is quite clear to me already that only a handful of subjects still with us would know such technique. There is no need to feel embarrassed. It is just simple this one fact I found.
Hey! I totally know how to do that! These two just wanted to get the seal of approval for my lab equivalent to the nutless slutty nurse costume, I guess.
I pretend not to hear.
To begin, you run the water through an initial filter, and then, using the filter product, you slowly.
As much as I was interested in the process as she explained it, I found myself drifting further and further from an active listener, and more just staring at the settlement she had brought over to help me with the quest. Despite it all, I couldn't feel myself into believing I understood a word she was saying. I was never much of a scientific writer anyways. I strayed away from going in depth about the writing of scientific projects and practice. I'd always been giving a worse subject, even below you.
And while you may find it a fascinating process, as I myself do, I require solitude when I work on my experiments, even something as simple as this.
Ah, so the bitch has performance anxiety. We get it. It's hard to show yourself off in public like this. Come on, bitch boys, it's our cue to go.
Amelia still seemed rather on edge, and much more eager to leave than the others. I suppose you're right. We'll take our leave. Should we expect to retrieve the water at a later time, or are we returning to the common room around our dorms once it is complete? We'll see you when it is completed. Right. Thanks again, Laura. This surely means a lot to all of us. What have I said about your words of gratitude in the past, Sugi? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Words of apology came up and even shorter. Once again, your actions should speak volumes louder than words. Okay. I turned around and began heading toward the door when I heard Sugi. I turned around to face her. She didn't look up, and were allowed to put it. Your contribution to the survival of these subjects is appreciated. For fuck's sake! It was my idea, not his. Actually, I would give him more credit to the two who act as functional members of society. Not someone who seemingly has stunted development everywhere but their local boards. As I heard that, I saw Amelia's fist clench in a rage. I saw him quickly ushering her out the door. One final glance towards Allura, attempting to restrain my own laughter. I gave a nod of thanks and finally closed the door behind us. We walked out of Allura's room satisfied with what we found. A place to source fresh water for a little while. Handling with Taka took a while. But still, something remained heavy concern in our minds. Oh well, it was shoved to the forefront as we heard him in his stomach rumble. Right, food. Yes, that is a concern. Fucking hell, this is a shitty scenario to be in, huh? Surely, it's okay. Taka will probably give up in a few days. You'll have food again soon. I just don't let the insecurity. Having unlimited food here is one goddamn benefit to this forsaken shithole. It's like being on the streets again. It's cold. An awkward silence hovered in the air. I certainly wasn't used to Amelia displaying this level of honesty. It was a bit shocking. God, stop looking at me like you're a dog expecting a treat or something. That's disgusting. Sorry, look, Amelia, you can talk if something is bothering you. No, this shit goo here. But maybe later, just don't worry. I'm fine. I can leave if you don't want me here. No, cause then you'll go back and being sad, lonely loser in your room. Let's just try and get some food. We could eat some of the herb that I planted in the garden, but that's not exactly a proper meal. Oh, wait, the library is used to extra storage. It has barrels of food ingredients, right? Why don't we just take whatever we can find from there? My lip covered as I thought the last time someone took green to the library, the party. Michael took them relative. That's a really good idea, Julia. Now let's go. God, I can't wait to get a bite to eat again. Shiku, you coming with? You're just staring into space like a lemon. Oh, right, sorry. Must have just spaced out. Let's go. Three of us moved through the lab to the library, Amelia and Mint leading the way. I trailed behind, watching the two of them carefully. I felt a bit out of place, but I knew it would probably be rude if I left now. Here we are, finally. Hell yeah, time to chow down.
Nah, buddy.
Whoa, slow down there, not so fast. In front of the door to the library stood two figures, Ichi and Kotaro, guarding it rather vigilantly. Ichi putting his arm out to stop Amelia from entering. What the heck is this? Let me in, JPEG junkie. I can do. I'm making sure no one can gather supplies. Not murder. A fair thing to do after the last murder. Wow, that's so funny, because I'm about to cause a murder if you don't move out of my goddamn way. What do I do when they do this? Well, I tell them to leave. Don't pick fights unless it's self-defense, Are you the reason that the magical girl bitch was able to get supplies in the first place, Pinky? You weren't paying close attention enough, idiot. I'm trying to make up for my mistakes. Okay, to be fair, it wasn't really his fault. So, cut him a little slack. Oh, really? Amelia, please, back off. But they're denying us. Fine. Edgy's face seemed to light up as he realized me and Mint were here. Especially relieved, considering Katara looked like he was about to burst into tears.
Hey.
Hi, I'm sorry. This is a huge misunderstanding. We're with her. We were planning on taking anything for murder. We're thinking of trying to get some ingredients stored in the room for food. Oh? Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Because I didn't want you stealing our food. Amelia, it's not just ours. We should share. Well, going on there. We'll keep a close eye on you. But I doubt anyone would try and get murder supplies in front of others. Thank you. Finally. Was that so hard? You could at least pretend to be polite. And what? Show I have no backbone so they think they can take advantage of me and shut me down? No thank you. Alright then, let's just get the food. We walked past Edgy and Rep, Katoro, Tylee, and the bear-like hug, comforting the small boys and sobered as he sobbed and whispered apologies under his breath. It should be around here somewhere. That's gotta be. I swear, I saw some bears battling here just last week. Right after the flower, I used some yesterday to make it hard. I think his room was filled with cocaine. All the other supplies like the mechanical parts are still there. But all the food, it's gone. What? Hey, that can't be right. Let me have a look. As she came rushing past us, I was still thinking Katara following, legs visually shaking as he stepped into the library. Not even the vanilla? Kataka, get in here too? But we guarded it so tightly, I promise I didn't let you down. Picky promise. No one slept by the door. Oh, but someone slipped to the vent. Our eyes all shot up to where we heard the voice coming from, looking to see a certain cat slip through the vent and rear us all on top of the bookshelf. How are you today? Screw off on it, Neko, I'm starving. Now, that just isn't a very nice greeting. You gotta learn manners. Maybe that's why all your previous relationships failed. Oh, shit! Oh! Damn! Like you've ever gotten any. I'm literally a cat. I'm the definition of. Okay. Why are you here? To inform you how glad I am that patients are finally flying along. I'm so proud of Taka. Depriving you of all food and water, she collaborate against your will and share other secrets. Aw, they grow up so fast. What he's doing is actually very stressful. It builds character. So are you the reason all the food here is gone? Uh-huh. I thought I'd help out Taka and make a strategy more efficient by removing the food. Why would you do that? Funny. Also, it helps for some extra motivation, does it not? Oh, dear. No, I mean, you say you're treating us for our sins and trying to help us to achieve redemption. But you're clearly more geared towards trying to make us our showcase criminals potential from all this encouragement of bad behavior and motives. Do you just want all of us to die or something? No. You've got it ever so wrong. I want as many people alive as possible. I want a big group of patients recovering together happily. Then why do you keep encouraging us to kill each other? Simple. To weed out the parasites. Wait. Is redemption even possible if there are still those who are reoffend amongst us. We gotta pick off those who are weak enough to snap at the smallest obstacle to find the group that really deserves and wants to work on redemption. But what about those of us who became victims? No use in having patients who are too weak to defend themselves. What? Oh, come on. Don't give me that look. You're glaring daggers at me. Ben shifted to be on the edge as he looked at me, but I didn't recognize it was as I felt rage bubble inside me. He could have defended himself. She just caught him off guard. Michael's plan wasn't even smart. There were countless holes we figured it out right away. How dare you stand here and tell me that he was weak when he was one of the bravest people? Oh, that's a shame. What is it? I was starting to like you, Shinku. But with an attitude like that, I think you might be the next one to snap. I froze, feeling a sharp pain in my hands. I ungripped them to see I've clenched my fist so hard, my nails had dug into my skin and had drawn blood. I was a bit taken aback. I was always told growing up how mature I was for facing every situation with that level head. So why now was I? Look, he's not even denying it. Oh well, I'll see you all at the next body discovery, my darling patients. And with that, Hananeko disappeared into the darkness of the vents, leaving us all stunned and shocked for a moment. Jesus, can someone break the silence? You just did. Well, good. Someone had to do it. Mr. Shinku, are you... Yeah, Shinku, you okay? I hesitated, my thoughts still racing before I turned to them and forced a tired smile. Yep, I'm alright. Totally. She raised an eyebrow and looked at me, but chose not to say anything. So, back on track. What the hell are we gonna do about food now? Well, I'm gonna guess any other source of food here has probably been hidden away by Hananeko. So, you have to get to the source of the problem? Sorry, you're most likely gonna have to confront Mr. Taka and Miss Asuga. Asuga's probably her best bet. I don't think she entirely wants to collaborate with Taka's plans fully. When she showed up at the door with Taka, she seemed almost apologetic. Right, so talk to the hot pink one. Get the food back. Profit. I don't think it'll be that simple. Well, we better get going quickly so we have as much time as possible to negotiate. Alright, let's get going then. Thanks, Sutaro. Good thing you're here. Alright, stay safe. And if you ever need to talk about anything, and I mean anything, I'm here for you all, buds. Bye. And with that, we moved out of the library and started making the journey over to the food court, hoping to have a discussion with Asuka. But on our way there, Amelia stopped in her tracks, looking at one particular thing on the wall of the hallway. A move that was rather uncharacteristic considering how fast Amelia typically walked. Amelia? What is it? Hey, I'm not seeing things, right? No, they're as clear as they can be. I looked over and saw a few students scattered in the hallway too. Notably, Reed. Keep going, you. What is it? Take a look. Then, it hit me.
It looks so pretty here! Look, look!
Oh, are those photos from before they got captured or whatever?
These photos certainly weren't taken here.
Considering the backdrops, I'd say their own homes. So which fucking stalker took this then? Do they have pictures of all of us ready for when we die?
Please be calm, Amelia. It could just be the work of auto Neko. They probably got them from social media or something.
Or more alarmingly, it could be one of us putting these up to frighten.
Well, this is something of a sick joke if it's to frighten us.
Why would it be scary in the first place? It's just photos of Mai and Draki. We're still friends with them, aren't we?
How can you be friends with someone who's dead?
Yeah, how can you be? Sometimes you just need to forget it and let go. But it's hard to forget when it was right in front of my eyes that you weren't there anymore.
It's sort of uncanny, though, isn't it? Seeing them so happy and alive. It makes me feel weird and gross. Michael looks so content here, like some lost child who finally found their calling. It's terrifying to think that calling could have been...
It's easy for you to separate the two in your mind, isn't it? The Michael we saw before Reku's murder, and the Michael we saw in the trial room, is easier to digest. Well, of course. How could I even function knowing anyone could act like that woman that created a bunch of us? You'd have a fragile mind, but it'll only become more fragile the more you try to protect yourself from reality. You'll need to face the truth eventually. Enough about minds and weird mental talent stuff. Get back to the photos. What is there to talk about? Well, maybe we look in the pictures and find a mirror or something. We can find the reflection of whoever's taking these. I think they're too blurry to see that. Blurry? Everything felt blurry. I stood face to face with pictures, looking them dead in the eyes. They were gone. Never coming back. So why? Guilty, guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. You chose that verdict. Did you consent her to her death? Why did you let them leave on his own? Why did you let him leave on his own? You saw the box. You knew someone was planning something. No wonder his meanie hates you. Do you even regret what you did to me? Growing up, they said I was mature. I should be an expert in being calm. But still, the same thoughts keep racing. I'm sorry. 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 I think we're gonna take a break. Hey, is everything okay? Oh goodness, you're awfully pale. Are you sick? You should need some topical medicine. No, really, I'm all good. I just need to lay down for a bit. Didn't get much sleep last night. Oh, go get some meter rest, dearie. Take care. We're here if you need us. Oh, Shinku, hold on. Ree reached over and carefully touched my shoulder, pulling me close and whispering something in my ear. They all have full reason to blame you for it. That grief is going to overtake you. I can sense it. Now, will it eat you alive, or will you use it to feel change? That is the question. Bree pulled away, leaving my head even more in a mess. So that's my secret remedy to help you sleep better. Well, thanks. You smelled at me before I rushed off, a cold sweat running down my back. Do you think you tried to run this fast? I locked myself in my room, breathless and shaking as I curled up in my bed, covered my ears, trying to make it stop. Shin, please look at me, old friend. Let me cry alone. Leave, please. I'm sorry. By some miracle, I managed to fall asleep. Sometimes I wonder if my brain ever gets in my dreams for my own safety. I woke up the next morning, head a little heavy as I rolled out of bed and tried to remember what I was doing last night. Right, trying to talk to Asuga with Amelia and Mint. Well, I hadn't heard any hammering on my door demanding to come help yet, so I figured I had some time. Maybe I could try checking on his meanie. I still felt bad about. No, she probably needed space. I doubt she'd appreciate me being around her right now. But I felt like I needed to clear my head in some way. Being alone was a bit too overwhelming right now. So trying to find someone to hang out with until Amelia and Minnie. Free time, baby! So I know I saved, but I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I don't think I can hang out with Mint or Amelia. So who should I hang out with today? Or actually, I might be able to. Hold on. Is Mint in the same spot? Wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, if Mint's in the same spot, I'll hang out with him again. Or I could hang out with someone else. Wait, no, that's the other way. I don't think I can go. Can I go that way? Okay, I can. I'm like, can I go this way? Okay, so he is there. I might hang out with him again. You know what? Yeah, I want to hang out with him again. Spend time with Mindy again.
You want to hang out? Thank you. But I just need to ask,
What's the name of the plant I don't have? It has Alan. It's either Tom or Akane. I don't know. I don't remember him. I don't remember him mentioning anyone else besides Alan. I don't know. I want to. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my phone because I don't want to mess this up again, like last time. Let's see here. I don't really know. Crap. I don't really know. I might take a wild guess here. Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know. Damn it! Ah, God, I should have. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, come on. Oh well. On my way back to the dorms, I was stopped by two particularly individuals.
Hey, babyface.
There you are. Jeez, we're searching for you, for your ass all over the place. Can you, like, go back to being a nobody loser grooving in your room? At least in your ease of mind. Amelia, please. It's good she's actually going out. Sorry, I thought I had some free time before you come and get me. Well, we gotta get going quickly. I saw Asuga on the other way to her dorm. I gotta catch her before she goes back to her boyfriend in the food court. I don't think they're dating. Whatever, let's just go. Amanda took both wrists and started pulling us swiftly over to Asuga's room, dragging us there and hammering on the door. Open up, Pinky. Come in. Look cautiously at the two of us. Should we really go in? It could be a trap. I really don't think it is, considering Asuga didn't seem entirely on board with this plan. Still, is it worth the risk of getting hurt? Do we have any other options? We looked at each other in silence. Just be cautious, okay? We entered the room and saw Asuga rummaging through a basket of crop fruits, seemingly disappointed none of them. She turned around and shot us a sad smile as we entered.
Nuh-uh.
Well, look who it is, enjoying starving us over there. What, you're just gonna stand there in silence? Can you give me a moment to speak?
Well,
Listen, please. Can you try and ask Taka if he'll loosen his plans just a bit? I'm trying, I really am, but I'm convinced that the only way to reduce the risk of killing is to have all the secrets out in the open. Well, that's gonna do the opposite effect. Does he not realize that could increase the risk of killing? Yeah, that could literally backfire on him. His point of view is that if there is a murder and all the secrets are out in the open, it'll be easier to figure out the killer's motive. So why the hell are we going along with it? Because I'm the only one who would be able to reason. If I'm persistent enough, maybe. Just let us apprehend him already. No, look, I'm looking out for him. He got all paranoid and kept freezing up after his crime was revealed. He thinks this is the only way for good to keep people safe, becoming a villain. Well, he isn't the most frightening villain. I'm surprised anyone took him seriously. Asuga, you know the code to all the locks. Why can't you just tell us? Because then you'll lose trust in me. You'll feel betrayed, and then we meet Michael all over again. Please don't think I'm blindly following him. I know what I'm doing. I can be mature when I want to be. It's better to keep an eye on him than leave him to his own devices. Besides, he does have a good soul in there, I promise. He's just confused and lost. Reminds me of a lot of people in your circus troupe. Why does everyone keep being like, wow, I miss people outside of this game? I feel bad for me. Sorry. Ew, stop giving me that look, Minty. I'll start feeling guilty. I trust you on this one, Asuka. I think you're a better shot at damage control. If the situation gets dire, then I will give people food. It's only been a day or two. They'll get bored of it soon. I hope so. If I starve to death, I swear to God, that won't happen. I guarantee it, Firecracker. Hey, is it just me, or is your room different from the last time we met? Yeah, it's weird. Remember telling Michael before the party last time that I wanted a stage performance in the room, and when I came back from the trial, it was just here. That's really odd. Is Mononeko listening to your requests? Maybe. Then there was a knock on the door. It was time to play along with whatever stupid excuse I've come up with. Asuka opened the door with a cheery smile as Ree stood on the other side. Oh, hey, Mimi. What do you need?
Why, hello.
Really? Ree is fine. I paused, a little anxious after what you whispered to me yesterday. He looked over at me with a smile. Shinky, up and about again, I see. Glad to see that sickness is gone. You gotta take care of that head of yours, you know. It can get awfully heavy. Sometimes you just need to let others take a bit of the lead. Right. What do you need, clown ass? Amelia, manners. Amelia let out a heavy sigh and clicked her tongue, grumbling something under her breath. I have a proposal I'd like to make. Would you care to join me in the main dorm area? I don't know how Taka would feel about that. How come, Asuka? I know you're playing along with him so he doesn't do anything worse than what he's currently doing. You're weird. And you're deflecting it. Whatever. It's probably worth checking out. He might be able to help us. Alright, let's just see what this is about. He can be a little strange, but I think he's trying to help in his own way. He stepped out with Ree in the middle of the dorms area to see everyone gathered. Ree crossing his arms as he looked at all of us.
Hello, Mortal.
Now, just what is this all about?
Resist.
Ree, I do hope you're above trying to do some meaningless scene like Takahiro trying to get control over us. Oh wait, I think I know what he's gonna do. Is he gonna try and hypnotize him to stop his quote-unquote evil plan or whatever? Trust me, I'm trying to stop what Tako's doing, even if it is interesting. I think that's what he's planning. Please, I'm getting really hungry, mister. My tummy keeps rumbling.
Hello? You want to burn?
Why don't you just ask your friend to feed Tako until he gives you
What?
up? I am not hurting anyone, no matter the circumstances. Well, this could be solved a lot easier if you weren't being a dumbass. Please excuse her. She gets very on edge with that food. I think we're all on edge, so here's my proposal. A hypnoshow. I will artificially activating the REM state assist us in the situation. Oh, Lori, you underestimate the power of suggestion. Please don't refer to me as Lori. But yes, hypnosis can be rather powerful. If I'm able to get Taka under it, I could hypnotize him to stop what he's doing. I'm not sure how I feel about taking away someone's free will. Taki, that's not entirely how hypnosis works. Physically unable to suggest someone to do something that goes against their morals. So you can't just hypnotize someone to kill someone? Of course not. That nonsense is only in movies. Well, is the entire show really necessary? You know what happened last time we had a big gathering like that? Yeah, my boy Dracula met his fate. I can only put someone under if they want to be put under. I doubt I could strap down Taga and hypnotize him.
Oh, well...
But if we had a big show, Taga would most likely want to participate out of fear of missing out. Exactly. Intriguing, but a show could be dangerous, as Siri said. You know what happened last time we did something like this? Kyoshi focuses his gaze onto you to immediately grit her teeth.
What the hell?
Hey, don't look at me. I just helped organize it. I wasn't responsible for the murder. I don't even consider being security. Why didn't you even consider back? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Why didn't you consider security? Yeah, now that I think about it, they should have done it in the first place. The party was meant to get us all closer together, so murder was just likely to happen. Yeah, that worked out real great for you, didn't it? Why didn't you stop the party for all of us to investigate as soon as you heard the scream? Ask Shinky or something. He's the one who didn't go after his boyfriend or whatever. Weird stuff was going on between those two. Hey, at least the party was fun, right? The party was the reason two people were dead. Oh, come on. It was Michael's fault she died. She was stupid. Michael was... Yeah, I couldn't have even predicted that Weirdo was like that. Still, you should have investigated the scream. Well, it sounded like your scream, Miss Murderer. Oh, God, we're still on this? Come on. I thought it was a trap. I wasn't about to go get killed. So you let Dracula walk into the trap then? Instead, I thought if you were trying to kill someone, you wouldn't kill him. You practically licked your attacking Mary Jane like a desperate chihuahua. Guys, please. Oh shit, you probably should have said that. Why you? Party was Shinko's idea anyway. She's really gonna blame me for that? What? She's gonna throw me under the bus? No, it wasn't. Why can't you just take the blame for once? Because he's been shouldering the burden about 8 different things. He blames himself for so much already. Lay off him for 2 minutes. I turned to look at Mint in shock. Surprised by how much you usually make man suddenly can speak up so loudly. Even Amelia seemed surprised. Jesus, Minty. You need to start standing up for yourself like you stood up for him just there. An awkward silence filled the air as we looked around the room, trying to think of what to say. I'm sorry. It's alright, bud. It's okay to let stuff out like that, alright? Alright. So it's clear some people have some reservations about the entire show. Some. I do have some problems with the plan, but I know this kind of has to be done. I think a show could be good, but we need to regulate security. Me and Koda could be the doors for the guard doors. Before and during the show to make sure no one brings in weapons or messes with the stuff for the show. We could have done that in the lecture hall, wide open space there. If anyone tried anything, it would be easy to spot. You'd have to make sure everyone attended so you didn't have people doing anything outside the hall. I suppose I will come if necessary. Just to make sure there's actually some security. Gotcha. Maximum security show. Yes, ma'am. Alright then. We can do it tonight. People could come help me repair, but that was great. I get the feeling there's gonna be another murder regardless of how much security you have. I don't know. Suppose me and Mint could help. Might have been wrong Might have been wrong about you, right? You might not be too creepy and weird. Oh, Kiyoshi. Well, I'm not certain about encouraging your talents. You seem very proficient about capturing and restraining people. I'll permit you to bring ropes to restrain people if they get violent. It would be my pleasure. Yo, he's getting off on that. That is not okay. Hey, yo, that is... Buddy, relax. Ew, yeah, exactly. Asuga, I trust you can bring Taka to the show. He'll want to go as soon as he hears about it. I can tell you that, poor boy. I feel bad about this. Alright, let's get ready then. Oh, Mr. Rai, before we start doing anything, can I talk to you about something in private? Of course, let's go. The head ship has reused nicknames, but nevertheless, he waited as Taro walked off the ride. Everyone started going out to prepare or get on with their day. I watched Mitch walk off from Amelia. As he did, I gently touched his shoulder and plugged him in the punch. He turned around and seemed to get less anxious as he saw me. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, thank you. Finn paused, suddenly a little taken aback. But after a moment he smiled, but only for a moment, before he was dragged off by Amelia. I stood there for a moment, a little uncertain about what to do before I saw a figure standing in this meeting. Oh, hey. She stayed silent. Yeah, she's still mad at me, and I don't really blame her, but at the same time... Well, actually, no, I don't really blame her. Hey, look, I didn't get a chance to finish my sentence before she gripped her book tighter and turned to walk away. Yeah, I don't really blame her for giving me the cold shoulder. Leaving me alone once again, left to ponder if I really deserve to feel all this guilt. Hungry and thirsty. God, I was thirsty. I wonder if Laura has finished purifying my water. I absentmindedly walked near Laura's room and took his mini gave to me burning in my mouth as I felt the guilt wash over me. Vince is unburdening too much guilt, but that party, what happened? I shook the thought out of it on my mind as I spotted bottles neatly stacked up on the room. A smile moved across my face as I felt relief wash over. Almost instantly, I picked up one of the bottles and pried off the cap, popping down the water. It was incredibly refreshing after being parched for so long. I kept swallowing more and more. I must have been incredibly dehydrated. It was only a matter of seconds before the entire bottle of water was gone. I didn't think I'd ever take water for granted again. But despite the fact my thirst was not dealt with, I was starving. I heard my stomach rumble, and presumably someone else overheard, as I heard a cheering voice from behind me. Hungry, are we, Shiji? Oh, Taco. Oh, hey there. You okay? Just drank Lori's water, so I'm feeling a whole bunch better. Yeah, I'll be good. Also, I thought Lori didn't like people calling her Lori. Oh, she didn't, but I gave everyone nicknames besides me. Lori go way back, so I'm sure she won't mind. Huh? You know Laura before the game? Of course, my real big sis let Dr. Lori test new and exciting medications with me to fund our medical bills. This is slightly alarming. No, it's okie dokie, Loki. The medications told me and remind me to smile, but if it wasn't for them in the old days, I'd be all gloomy and I wouldn't be able to be a proper little sis for Hype. You know you don't have to always smile, especially in a situation as dark as this. I know. She smiled. Anyway, I know it's not much, but I want to help Shishi. It's not very fulfilling, but I have candies in my bunny bag that the kitty forgot to take away from me. held out a few pieces of Tito colorful star-shaped candy and handed them to me. Oh wow, thanks Takiko. That's really kind. It actually means a lot to me. You're welcome, Chichi. Take care. I'll see you at the show tonight. Takiko chirped as she ran off, leaving me with the candy. I'll worry about that one. She's odd. I looked down at the candy. I usually would have concerns about eating random foods given to me by people in a killing game, but Takiko did seem like the type of person who would try anything like that. Not to mention I was incredibly hungry. It probably would have helped much. Wouldn't help much, but it was something. So I ate the candy. It was good. Getting to eat something after so long, even if it was tiny. Hopefully Takiko would share what little candy she had to some of the others. I should probably find some way of where to help set up for the... Do you remember what happened last time you tried to help set something up? I had spun. I felt a little off. But it probably wasn't the candy. It was probably just because... Can you even swallow sweet things? Do they remind you too much of me? Suck it up. Stop freaking out at the tiniest little things. Right, why aren't you helping? Come on, Shin. Maybe if you can help, you can stop someone else from dying. Or maybe you can plant supplies to get out of here and find me. Please stop. Get away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want to forget about me? I stumbled backwards, my entire body shaking, but I felt I fell in something, or someone who gripped my shoulder and held me up. Whoa there, buddy. I know I'm high, but no need to literally fall for me. I barely hear words. Everything was fuzzy, and everything was distorted. The whole world was painted in different colors. Help me. Help me. Help me. Do you think you even deserve help? Oh shit, are you... I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry, just let me... Dude, calm down. You're here. Everything is okay. No one's gonna hurt you. She held my shoulders firmly, running one down my back and trying to keep me grounded. Here, try these. It's okay. Hey, I'm here. She handed me a few pills. I don't know what they were or where she got them from. But that wasn't my concern right now. I just wanted them to stop, so I took them as quickly as I could. It's gonna be alright. Hey, the usually smirky girl seemed genuinely caring for a moment as she made sure she was by my side, until my shaking died down and everything seemed to return to normal. It was Lyra who had helped me. After a few minutes, everything felt just a bit lighter.
Howdy, hey.
Hey, nerd, you okay? I don't know. You feeling better? A bit. Now, what's that little head of yours doing to be a little shit to you? I keep seeing them. Jakul, Mike, Makiko. They come to... Hey, it's okay. Take it easy. Even Akari. I ever seen the shift as I said that, concern flashing in her sapphire eyes. I think you should keep these. Lyra handed me a small bottle of pills. Probiotics. I think you should take them for a bit. I'm sorry, no. I should just ignore them. Don't apologize. Something is clearly up, and it's not your fault you're having these episodes. We're in a stressful situation. Have you struggled with this in the past? No? Well, shit. If you need anything, just come to me, okay? I can't do much. I'm not a therapist or whatever, but clearly have a lot going up there. I'm sorry. Hey, stop apologizing. Cut that shit out. Now, are you good to go, or do you need to stay with me a little longer? Do you have things you need to do? I'm not letting you convenience yourself that you're forcing me to waste time on you, so I'm not answering the question. I'm scared. I know, dude. Is it my fault? I don't think blaming anyone is going to do anything, but encourage more in fighting. I feel awful about it. Oh. Huh? I think everyone does. Ismini can hardly trust anyone after last time. It took a lot of persistence for her to even talk to me. Is she doing okay? She could be better. It's a lot of stuff she's processing. Dracula and you were the second and third people she'd ever considered friends. The first person she'd ever called a friend was more of a business relationship anyway. And now she's kinda scared to make friends. Which, I mean, fair. How do you know all this? She reminded me of someone I used to know. Academic time. Always drawn to stressed out academic students. Initially I reached out to her because of that, but now I'm kinda glad just to be her fourth friend. I'm glad she's not locking herself entirely away. Yeah, I try to visit her whenever I can, but Ree's kinda heavy-handed on hanging out with me. Speaking of Ree, I gotta continue getting the stage ready for the show. Do you think that show will work? But I am skeptic. Either way, I think it'll be amusing. Well, I'll see you later then, Lyra. Take care, Shinku. The mind of yours is funny. Gotta take care of it. She gave me a small wave and walked away. I went back to my room to compose myself a little. There seemed to be a little bit more time remaining for the show. Maybe I could hang out with someone. Bro. My recording is like 2 hours plus at this point. But you know what? Screw it. Who should I hang out with? I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go with Mint again. Hopefully we have that same question again. Because if we do, then I know the answer to it. Actually, I should save first. There we go. I love the soundtrack. Spend time with Mint, yes.
You...
Plant I don't have, Tom. What?
Oh, that's not...
So it was Alan? I turned to my room knowing it was time for the show to start. Damn it! Oh god. So it was Alan. I thought it was a trick question because he didn't mention Alan. I thought it would be a trick question, which it probably was. Damn it! Oh well. I put the antipsychotics carefully in my drawer before walking out to see what the show would have in store for me. When I arrived there, I saw two familiar people on guard duty. My favorite bodyguards. Hey, Shinku, doing alright? Yeah, actually, has everyone arrived? Yep, even Taka and Asuga. They made quite the entrance. A very loud entrance. Also, sorry about this, but it's necessary. Katara had me down for weapons. Oh yeah, this reminds me of This reminds me of the first event in the Goodbye Despair, the second Danganronpa game. And well, considering what happened to Fat Byakuya, I forgot what his real name was. It didn't turn out good for him. All clear. So I wonder how this is gonna be similar to that. Alright, go on in. Thank you kindly. I walked further into the lecture hall and saw everyone talking to each other and waiting for the show to begin. Everyone a little on edge, but trying to make the most of the situation. Everyone except for a certain figure who was in the corner. I should talk to you. Where is she? Right here. Okay. Okay, that's... is Mine. Alright, sorry about that. I had to answer a phone call. Now we have to go to... what's her face? I think this is her right here. Ah, Huey. Aren't you going to try and talk to people? And have them bring up how the last party turned out? No thanks. I'm sure they won't mention it. Don't give me that look. You probably think I'm the same. I don't, I promise. Don't throw promises around so loosely, dearie. You'll end up just breaking them. At this point, I'm partially convinced to go over and ask Rie to hypnotize me to forget about it. Being hypnotized by Rie. That would be fun. I thought that at least I'd get a pat down from Etchy, but no. It was the little pink one who patted me down instead. Yui, you know, people would be more inclined to give you the benefit of the doubt if you didn't say things like that. It's kinda creepy. Sorry. I'm trying to get better. When we're stuck in a situation where that could be your last, kind of wish to knock everything off your bucket list. You just really want to be loved before I die. I want to know what it's like to date someone. I think that would make me whole. Dating someone doesn't automatically fix all your life issues, but it gives you a fairy tale ending. She confused me. Anyway, sweetie, please do scram. I need to get back to languishing in self-pity. Alright. I looked around and gave Mint and Amelia a small wave. Happy to see the two chatting like usual before spotting a figure, also standing alone. I just talked to his meanie. Well, this could go either one or two ways. But probably gonna be the latter. Is meanie. Approached her cautiously, taking care to keep my distance. Hi.
I thought I made it clear I didn't want to speak to you.
I'm sorry, I can't leave if it makes you comfortable. I'm sorry for my carelessness. I'm sorry if I treated Draco's death like I'm the only one who lost a friend. I should have done better. Sorry. I'll leave now. Wait. Listen, thank you for the apology. I can't fully forgive you. It was utterly thoughtless what you did, and I am astounded by your stupidity. But thank you for somewhat defending me in the trial. I was too in shock at the loss of a friend to fully defend myself.
And while I despise your callousness, if what Mint said when we were all gathered holds true, then I don't want to add to that guilt that you're facing.
Am I interrupting something? Kinda. Lyra approached, walking up to his meanie and I. No, nothing at all. Shinku was just about to leave. Yeah, I was. Alrighty, so the show's about to begin, so take your seats. Care to stay with me, Larry? Oh damn, whipping up the string instrument name? Shit, you must be in a good mood. Silence before I change my mind. I suppose I saw Lyra and his meanie sit together. taking my own seat as I saw Rie step onto stage. Welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for coming to my wonderful show. Now, I'm going to need 3 volunteers. Anyone up for it? It was clear to convince Taka this wasn't a trap. Rie was determined to hypnotize more than just him, so he wouldn't be the only one on the target. But as soon as Rie asked for a volunteer... Oh! Me! Yeah, of course it's gonna be you. Takahiro. What a wonderful subject. Now who else? Alora. How about you try In the Name of Science? I suppose it would do no harm. And finally, one more. Who shall it be? Echi? Would you feel up to it? I don't know. I gotta guard the door. Don't worry, Chi. I can handle it. You trained me well. Well, if you're sure about it, bud, then why not? Ladies and gentlemen, what is the prize? 3 lovely volunteers. Please welcome them to the stage.
Alright, my dear volunteers. Please put both your arms forward, placing them a few inches apart with your index finger held up.
I don't know. In some way, shape, or form, this is gonna backfire heavily.
Very good. Very good.
I don't know. I feel like someone's gonna die here.
Now focus your attention on the small space between your fingers. Today we are going to explore the power of your minds. Yes, indeed! The mind is a very powerful thing. Thoughts can create reality.
Re-click those fingers.
Using the power of your mind, senses I place 2 very powerful magnets between your index fingers. Good. Now senses with every snap.
Re-click those fingers.
These magnets pull your fingers closer.
Re-click those fingers.
And closer.
Re-click those fingers.
Making you sleepier.
Re-click those fingers.
And sleepier as your fingers almost touch.
Re-click those fingers.
Your mind going so blank and empty as you feel yourself just
Re-click those fingers.
drop into a trance.
3 volunteers' heads seemed to drop, their eyes going blank. It was almost uncanny. Ria strolled carelessly over to Taka with a smile.
Forget about your plan to hide away the food and water.
Re-click his fingers.
And pretend you're a cat.
Of course, Ria wanted to provide us with a bit of entertainment. Before he clicked his fingers again, he whispered something in Taka's ear none of us could hear. But my thoughts were cut off as I heard,
Meow! 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 Purr.
I heard several people burst into laughter as Ria moved over to Alora. Once again, while everyone was distracted, he whispered something to her ear. But then pulled away and said his command to Alora aloud.
You're a dog!
Alora started chasing around Taka, who let out a
Yes!
While we were distracted by Taka and Alora's chase, Ria whispered and said something to his ear. Smiling on his face before he pulled away and spoke his command out loud.
You're a massive animal lover. You want to hug every cat and dog you see.
Kitty, doggy, come here.
Ichi ran over and scooped Alora and Taka into a big bear hug, much to their protest.
Amazing, isn't it? Oh, the things one can achieve if we only believe. The sky's the limit! But all good things must come to an end. Should we wake our darling subjects up? Oh, just a little heads up. I gave them all one extra suggestion each. Suggestions that'll last a day or two.
I don't think I've ever said this before, but I really do not trust him. I don't know. He seems like he'd be a snake.
I hope you don't mind.
Ria clicked his fingers, waking the three of them up from their trance.
Awake.
He took a bow. Aw, over so quickly. They were so fun as cute animals. Wow, Ria. Didn't know you were into pet play. Hey, hold on. Are they gonna be alright? What suggestions did you give them? Ria smiled. Patience, Mint. I hope you have not affected my dear muse too heavily. Whoa, sorry there. Echi quietly put both Taka and Laura back down on the stage, releasing them from the hug. Taka opened his mouth to say something, but... Oh? Taka, hey, speak to me. It's Sugi. He liked the sound of his voice an awful lot. It was getting rather irritating, don't you think? I thought I'd give our ears a little break. This wasn't part of the deal. Oh, do relax. It'll only be a few days. Perhaps some peace will be appreciated. If this is what you did to Taka, then what about the other? Lyra was cut off by a certain white-haired scientist who rushed over to Lyra and pulled her out of the chair, pulling her into a dance.
It's time to tangle, Irene!
Bro, what is happening? My thoughts exactly.
Zip those dry, blistered lips of yours! Life is beautiful! Don't you think so? Don't ya? Don't ya?
Yeah, wow. I do love life. It's so beautiful, rad, and sexy, and
Oh, it brings me great joy to hear you say that! You look as pale as a ghost. What? Are you scared of me?
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what is this? Exactly. I don't know. I have a bad feeling. I don't know why.
Alright, that's enough of that, darling.
Kiyoshi quickly restrained Alora's arms with ropes, giving Rie an unimpressive glare. What did you do to my muse? I was curious what she'd be like with emotions. Isn't it exciting? This is frankly terrifying, albeit amusing. It's not funny. You changed who she is. Oh, he is mad. He wanted her to be the way she was. Ooh, someone mad. Oh, Kiyoshi. Do not fret. It'll wear off in a day or two. Well, I'll be keeping her with me until it wears off. Bit creepy considering you're not even dating her. I mean, she's not wrong. Dating? Are we talking about dating? Where's the love? Where's the love? Their expression of emotion seemed very unnatural, like they weren't genuine emotions, but more an over-exaggerated imitation of emotions. I want us to go back. I know, Taka, it sucks. It'll be okay soon. Hey, wait a second. What happened to Ichi? Was something meant to happen to me? I feel the same, honestly. Oopsie, must have forgotten that one. What a shame. Well, kinda glad that's the case. If one want any additional effects, I didn't agree to. Taro smiled for a moment, looking over at Rie. Thank you, Mr. Rie. Thank you so much. Well, if we're done here, should we get Suga to unlock the food and water? It's about time we had a meal. Ooh, food! I like food. Can we get food? I'll bring you food. Kiyoshi grumbled as he skipped up Allura in his arm. started moving away. I looked at him in concern. Should we try and stop him? If he tries anything, it's probably best he monitors her. She might do something stupid if running around like that. I don't like the idea of leaving Allura alone with him. I'll check up on them after I unlock the food. Come on, Taka, let's go. Keep a close eye on Taka, okay? Don't want a repeat of what we just went through. I will. I'll make sure he never leaves my side. Finally, some food. Yay, the food is back. We all left the lecture hall and found our way to the food court. Asuka unlocked all the food, and all of us, very relieved, finally ate dinner. It was much quieter than usual. The usual meal times with Taka silent. Echi seemed to be talking a lot more, a lot more friendly and open to speak his mind. Goshi came in at one point to get him an Allura food. Asuka and Lyra agreed they'd go monitor his room after dinner. Oh shit, I just realized. If Taka can't speak, or whatever the case is, okay, either he's going to either die, or if he's in trial, he's not going to speak at all. Ah, that's not good. Hopefully I'm wrong though. Overall, everything felt a lot more peaceful, and luckily no one died. At least not yet. I returned to my dorm and sat in my bed, thinking about what I experienced that day. Maybe things were starting to look up. Don't count your chickens. You're counting your chickens, my boy. Oh, and for once, there wasn't a looming feeling of dread hovering over me. I didn't have racing thoughts of everything I had done. I felt content. Maybe redemption was achievable after all. What crime was I trying to redeem myself from anyway? I couldn't remember. I closed my eyes and fell asleep. A single bad dream filling my mind. I woke up the next day rolling out of bed, taking a pill and looking at myself in the mirror, smiling to myself. We can get through today. With all worries about food behind me, I figured I had some time to just relax. Maybe I could even hang out with someone. Okay, do I really wanna... Bro, I've been recording for like 2 hours now. This is definitely a long chapter. Do I want to try mint again? I don't know, I'm kinda... Do I really want to try mint again? Actually, yeah, I do. I don't know, I swear, if I get this wrong, I'm gonna be kinda mad. Because... yeah, I swear, if I get this wrong, I'm gonna be mad. Because... spend time with Mint, yes.
You...
Plant I don't have? Alan? There we go.
Whoa! You really... You really got it right. Gosh, thank you.
I was gonna say, if I get it wrong... I was gonna say, if I get it wrong again, I'm gonna say, you know what, screw it. I'm not doing mint again. But I got it right, so... My last interaction with mint was pleasant, if a little one-sided. Hopefully I could get him to talk about his own talent more this time. I felt a little bad having him just listen and ramble. Hi, Mint. Hello. Are you really sure you want to hang out with me? Of course, you're nice. Nice? Huh? Besides, I wanted to, ask you something. Oh, of course. What is it? Maybe don't mind me asking. How did you get into herbalism to begin with? He paused for a moment, looking away nervously as if he was considering if he should say or not. My dad, Basil, he, had this farm. I was in my earliest years there with my mother, Feeny. The farm was primarily focused on sheep, but my mother grew her crops, especially flowers. Flowers, huh? Yeah, one type of flower in particular intrigued me. A lavender bush. It was really calming to feel and smell. It made me feel like I was somewhere else, which usually was very useful on the farm. My dad wasn't very good at dealing with being angry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, we quickly brushed past the last comment Chicken said. That lavender bush I was obsessed with that lavender bush. I read that wrong. I was obsessed with it. My mother even named my little sister after it, after she saw how attached I got to it. I wanted to find more plants like it that would make me feel calmer, so I found camellia, then rosemary, then loads and loads more plants. I researched them, making teas and concoctions to help people when sick and calm down. That's really nice. I'm proud of you for pursuing your hobby and making something that great out of it. It wasn't really easy. Sorry, I've talked too much today. I don't want to annoy you. How about we discuss that book about the murder mystery on the train again? You seemed really enthusiastic at talking about it yesterday. I decided not to push Mint any further than I already had. I complied to his request and continued discussing it. I got back to my dorm after a few hours. Pulling back my shoulders, I stepped into my room. But as I did, I heard a small crunching noise under my feet.
Huh?
Are those his pills? Looking down at my face, I saw something really curious. A small piece of paper. Oh, I guess not. I picked it up and hesitated. Seeing rather hasty and aggravated handwriting on it. I felt my chest tighten in a pit form deep in my stomach as I read the note. I know what you did to her. Interesting. Meet me in the medicine storage. Who? Oh, someone's trying to clap my boy. Ooh! Who could they mean by her? Someone might be trying to clap my boy. Several options filled my mind. I didn't like any of them. But I shoved my anxieties away and quickly rushed out of my dorm, fear welling up in me. The entire lab had an anonymous, empty feeling to it. It all felt like everyone was missing. But I knew that was most likely my paranoia acting up. I approached the medicine storage, and I felt a terrible feeling in my chest, like something was about to go horribly wrong. Oh God, stop! What is the foreshadowing? Who died? Who died? Oh. But nevertheless, I walked into the metal storage and saw, oh God. Oh no. Stop. Amelia? Oh, thank God, it's just you. You scared me with the ominous note. Your parents can be terrifying sometimes. I don't know how Mint deals with them all the time. Okay, no one died yet, but you never know. Something was off. This isn't a prank. You're scaring me. Akari Kasuki. Oh shit, what does she know about my sister? Does that name ring a bell? That's your sister. I have a sister too. I love her more than anything. She went missing too. Oh, okay. I would have done anything to prevent her disappearance. I threw away everything to try and get her back. I'm so sorry. Don't give me that. I'm so sorry, you bastard. Especially... Uh-oh.
When it's your goddamn fault. your own bloody sister is missing.
Oh shit, is that a knife? Bro, she's trying to clap my boy. I knew it, bro. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. Someone gave me your secret.
Uh-oh.
What? No, Amelia, be rational. Please, put down that knife. Jesus, think about this.
Oh, she's trying to clap my boy.
Shut up! I would do anything to go back in time to help my sister. I would do anything to see her again. And people like you, assholes like you take what you have for granted. I almost liked you, Shingu. But you're just like everyone else. A self-obsessed bastard, walking pity party, who let his own sister get hurt. She could even be dead, but do you even care?
I do care. Listen to me.
I don't believe that. You probably wanted her out of the picture.
Okay, the fact that she's like this and the fact that she has a knife leaves me to believe that what she saw, either A, she doesn't know the full context around the story, or B, she has every right to be mad. I don't know.
Goodbye, staying on this earth. I hope death is painful, and I'm going to get out of here!
Oh, shit. Amelia twirled the knife in her hands and went to lunge at me, but just if she could.
Emilia, what are you doing?
No, don't tell me she accidentally stabbed Mint.
Ugh! What are you doing here?
Okay, good, because I was gonna say, if that happens, I'm like, I just hung out with him.
Stop. Don't throw everything away like this. Did you even think this through?
Get out of my way!
She might still do it, though.
No. I'm not letting you kill anyone.
Please don't kill me.
Why do you always show up at the worst times? Please, I don't want to get you involved in this. I just want to leave.
Please, I like Mint as a character. Come on, don't. Mint seemed confused and utterly scared of why he was here. Unable to find his words, so nervously, holding a note which invited him to come here. Oh, so he got an invitation too. Ooh.
What note? I didn't send you shit. You're the last person I wanted to walk in.
Something about you knowing what happened to Lavender? And...
Oh, I think I know what's happening. Someone is sending people... Someone knows stuff about other people, and they're making it seem like other people... Or... You know what I'm trying to say, right? That's exactly what's happening. Ooh.
Not being able to save her?
You know how cheap it is.
I can't fucking believe this.
Yeah, someone's trying to... Yeah, this is someone's motive.
I'm so tired. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of every damn person I meet turning out to be some lying, cheating scum. I can't believe I thought of you as a brother, Mint.
Okay, come on. You're being unreasonable now. Come on.
You...
Whatever. None of that matters now. I hate this. I hate you. I'm ending this.
Come on, be rational here.
Amelia, please.
I still have a bad feeling, though.
Say your last words and pray to whatever deity you've lied to yourself about. I'm so sick of people like you hurting people who put their goddamn faith into you.
But Amelia, stop this. You don't know the full story.
This is true.
Whatever. I don't need to know. I don't want to hear any of your excuses just to keep me on your side. There's no excuse. You were probably planning on killing me anyway to frolic around with your little primrose.
Don't bring him into this. Please. Stop this.
Get out of my way and let me do this!
Okay, I won't lie, I am a little tense about this whole situation.
I refuse to move. Don't hurt him. Stop.
Fine. I didn't want it to come to this, but
Oh god, what did you do?
if it takes killing both of you, then that's just what I'm going to have to do!
Oh shit, she is dead ass. She is dead ass.
Stop!
Amelia leans towards me, knife in hand. Oh, I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. This cannot be a coincidence.
A body has been discovered. An investigation will now begin.
Now, you see, I had a feeling something would go down, but I didn't think it would go down like this. Amelia dropped the knife. Okay, good. What was I thinking? Okay, at least you are rational now, because I thought she was being dead ass. Oh god, Wait a minute, don't tell me. Amelia. No, don't come near me. I'm sorry. That announcement. We should try and find... Oh god, it happened again. Why? I can't do this. Amelia went to grab the knife, but Mint quickly took it away. Put it in the highest shelf he could reach from the nearest medicine cabinet. You're going to take a breather. I'm a terrible friend. They were all right about me. Amelia took a few seconds, her breathing heavy before she composed herself a little better. We need to go find that body. We should. Let's go. Okay. Bro, this took a 180-degree turn. I ran out of the medicine store, so I'm waiting for the others. My head is racing. Oh god, I wonder who died. Oh. I have a feeling I know who died, though. Just narrowly avoiding death, I was almost killed. But I didn't have time to think about that as I saw Asuka and Yui in the hallway. Shinku, have you seen Taka? Oh god, I've got this strange note to meet up with someone in the lab 1, and I left him on his own. Oh boy, I don't like that. It's also strange. Everything was fine earlier today, and then the lab seemed so empty in goodness, and everyone got notes like that? You got a note too. Amelia wrote mine, but I doubt Amelia wrote every note. It's not of any concern right now. We need to find the body. Right. Continue running. Asuka and Yui behind me as I ran to the other side of the lab. No, this can't be happening. I noticed a bunch of students gathered around the lecture hall. My mouth going dry as I stopped in my tracks, not sure if I should approach them. The students were bickering amongst each other, as if the entire situation was incredibly shocking and confusing. I know I couldn't prevent myself from looking forever. I needed to know. I felt my gut turn as I slowly approached those gathered outside the room to peer in myself. Eyes wide as I saw... Oh boy. Is it who I think it is? Oh my me it was a double murder. Was it a double murder? No way. Bro, I have goosebumps right now. What the hell? Is that blood on his hands? It looks like it. It was a double murder. It has to be. What? 2? Were they both dead? Okay. This is only chapter 2, and normally a double murder only occurs during the 3rd chapter. This is definitely surprising to me because this never happens during chapter 2. Or if it has, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's only chapter 3 that this happens. I really pinched my arm as I looked into the room, praying to God it was just some terrible nightmare I'd waken up from. Look up, yeah. The card was always right about me.
You can never face reality.
And this Modern Echo unit monitors your health. Yep, little personal coach, you know. Why is it shut off though? I stopped working after she visited. Who? There's no need to worry. There's no worry to someone like you. Now, what do you want to do? Can I have it if it's broken? Sure, I don't know what you do with it. Etchy, did you hear the news? So many ultimates have recently gotten exposed as criminals. His orders are scary, but not you and me, you know. Right. Hey, I have a bright idea. How would you like to be connection terminated. And there's the cliffhanger. Bro, I'd say this is the best chapter so far. What the hell? I got so many questions. What the hell? I got so many questions right now. Bro, I gotta say, so far, chapter 2 was one of my favorite chapters so far in this fan game. What? I was only expecting Taka to die, but both Taka and Ichi died? I was not expecting that, because normally a double murder only happens during chapter 3. But this is only chapter 2. I honestly don't know what to say. Well, that was chapter 2. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not posting videos awesome, and see the video down below. Yeah, I'm gonna go and process everything because I have so many questions. And if you guys haven't seen the past parts, then I highly encourage you to go watch those if you haven't. But yeah, I am honestly speechless. I have lots of thinking to do. Man.